Greetings, everyone. I am making my next soap in my celebrity edition. The first one I did was called Insatiable, and this one is going to be called Adore. For Insatiable, I did it like the whole soap was definitely out of my comfort level. I'd never done a soap like that before. You know, just the layers and swirls and the toppings for soap. So this one is sort of more like my thing, but still a little different. But I just wanted to go through the process. So my soaps are all vegan. All of my products are vegan. I don't have any animal products in my soaps or my other products. And I've changed my soap recipe up a little bit because I'm adding coconut milk into it. It has a lot of, good properties that go with it for skincare. So I've been trying it. It also adds more lather and bubbles into your soap. So I have my oils here. I haven't put in my lye yet, but I do got to get my glasses on so I can pour my lye, and a strainer because I don't like lye lint in my soap. Even though I just did the lye today, I just don't like I don't like lye lint in my soaps. Sometimes it just leaves I don't know, like flakes in there. So I don't like to do that. So it's gonna get a little loud here just for a minute so I can just kind of mix it together. I do want this batch to be a little thick for me, not quite so thick, but I want it to set up properly because I am going to do some microlines in it. So I want it, I don't want it to be too fluid and, then I have to stand around and wait and all that stuff. So I definitely want to make sure that, one, it doesn't seize up on me. Two, because that won't be a fun video, or maybe it will. And two, I just want it to be, I want it to, the whole process to go smooth. So I am just right now getting it to a light trace because the fragrance that I'm using, it's a potion that I created. So I've never worked with it, but from the website, I get all my fragrance oils from Midwest Fragrance, and from what they said about it, there's no ricing in any of the fragrances that I put in here. There's no ricing. It doesn't thicken. It works well. So, but sometimes when you start adding different fragrances together, they can tend to be a little ornery. So I just want to make sure that it's not going to be ornery. This soap is also going to be just a one color soap. And then I'm going to have a gold mica line, a couple of mica lines actually in there. And I get my micas from Mad Micas and sometimes Fizz Fairy. Even though they're in Canada, I do love their products. So I like to do those. I might need to make it a little bit more purple. Let's see. Nope, that's going to be perfect. All right, that is a perfect color. Exactly what I'm looking for. All right, let me get my mold because I totally forgot to grab that. And I just love making soap. To me, it's just so relaxing and soothing. And geez, where am I going to go with this? You can just create anything, you know, with soap, and I just love that. I love being creative. I love trying new things. I love getting in the nitty-gritty of certain ingredients and trying to figure out the science of it, all that stuff. So I'm kind of a geek that way, I guess. So we'll get that set up right there. And now, let me pour in my potion, and it smells so good. When I tell you this fragrance, so we're gonna see if we get any seasoning or ricing or any of that stuff. Hopefully we won't. It's a little mix. So far it's really performing really good. So that's a good thing. I'm really loving that. Yeah, it's really full of fluid, very fluid, full of fluid. What the heck, Lisa? So I've been doing this for several years, and I haven't really been out in the world, you know, doing videos and stuff like that. Some videos, but not too many, just because I was in corporate America for many years, and then I stopped doing that, and I had bought another business, and that literally took up all of my time. I am the manufacturer for Generational Beauty. So Quatita Dean, she, me and her collaborated. She created all the scents for her line, and I just do the manufacturing part of it. I will say it's hard to you know, the science of the fragrances can be sometimes kind of hard to do, because you want them to smell like they, you know, when you build up your fragrance to the amount that you need for your product, you want it to make sure that it smells the same way it did with you know, the test, like how you tested it. So you know, there's a lot of stuff that goes on my end to try and, you know, figure all that out. So but I love doing it. I absolutely love doing it. It makes me happy. I feel like I'm just in my joy when I'm doing this and creating, and so I feel very honored, you know, to have to be a part of her team, and that, you know, she has trusted me enough to you know, to be a part of that. So this is still a little fluidy, so we don't want that, because I want to kind of do like I don't want to do a straight mica line. I want to do like a little just spooning it to, you know, give it a little texture. So we're going to wait till that just kind of gets a little bit more thicker so that I can do that. And then we'll come back and finish up. All right, so we are starting to get to the point where it's thickening up a little bit. So I can just kind of make some divots in it. And that's really all I want to do, is just to create an illusion. And so far it's working really good. So the other day I was using a spray bottle from, I think I got it from Wholesale Supplies Plus, and man, that thing gave me such a hard time trying to get all the mica out. I was like, what the heck is going on? So I think it would just kept clogging. So I figured I'll try it this way, but if anyone has any other ideas about, you know, getting a better line. I've seen some people use like these tea holders, like scoopers, tea scoopers or something like that. So I might try, see if I can find one of those. I don't want it too much. Trying not to get it on the sides, but sometimes it happens, so. There. I think that looks good. So then, get this. Actually, I think I'm going to get a smaller, more flexible spatula here because I don't want to break. Yeah, see, it's thickening up. I don't want to break the line. Oops, I knew that was going to happen. When it starts to thicken up like that. Yeah, that's okay. We're going to make it beautiful no matter what. No matter what, it's going to be beautiful. Because that's what we do here at Blissful Soap. We make beautiful things. That's what we do. All right. Probably should have put it in a pouring picture, but that's all right. Just bang it out a little bit. Actually, I might do that just to make it easier for me. And I know I'm going to have some soap left over, and that's okay. Some batter that's not going to fit into the mold. I love doing sample size too. So I fixed my recipe so that I have extras to be able to do that. Let's get my spoon and do a little more texture. Just to get it. Yes. Just like that down a little bit. I don't want to have a mess. All right, let's see. Let's get this out. So I am happy with the way the fragrance behaved. I just feel like it was me that wasn't, I should have been more prepared on, you know, making sure that I had other things available for when it started to thicken up. So I just like a thin line there. And let's see if I can get it. Yeah, much better. Much better. All right. Try and get as much as I can in there. And then I have little molds here. It's gonna get loud real quick, so I just want to bang it down a little bit. I have on the side just little single soap molds so I can put the rest of the batter in. Let's see. Just do a little texture to the top. And I have two, I love putting glitter on my soaps. I just think it looks fancy. But I have two, I wasn't sure if I wanted to go with like a fine gold, or like more of a chunky sparkle. So I'll just look after and see what I think. I can see some of the gold mica coming up, but that's all right. It's okay. Oh, it smells so good. I mean, it just smells beautiful. I truly love it. Gratitude for taking the time out and watching my video. I appreciate it. You can hit the like, share, and subscribe. Help to move the algorithm. All right, so I think that's good. I could just sit here and play with this all day long. I just love doing it. All right, so let's see. Should we do, let me pour this in the, there's not even probably enough for one, but I'll get it in there anyway. We can do a little sample. Oh my gosh. Oh, this smells amazing. It smells so good. I can't wait to see the cut of how it comes out. The insatiable one I did, I was so happy with that. So very, very happy. Let's see, should we do thin or chunky? I think I'm gonna go thin, only because this is more like the color. The sparkle is more like the color that oops, sorry about that, that I used in the middle. Looks like King Tut. But this glitter is called, I think Nancy Sinatra. Yeah, Nancy Sinatra's Gold Boots. So, yeah, it's giving me a nicer peek. Now that I'm coming back to it. Just going to go through it one more time. So I have two more soaps to do in this celebrity series. I think the next one I'm going to do is Kiss. I had to wait for a certain mold to come in. So that's come in. Just do a little bit of glitter. And then hopefully I can do it tomorrow. I meant to bring it the package today and I just forgot. But that's okay. We're going to do the Adore soap. Oh, this looks so pretty. I just love it. I'm glad I went with the thinner glitter. Just take my gloves off. I'm going to spray it with a little 99% alcohol. This helps with soda ash. I don't cover my soaps. I've never really had a problem with soda ash. I know a lot of people steam their soaps, or you know, they cover it up and keep it warm. I've never had that problem, so I'm excited to see how this looks. All right, I appreciate all of you for taking the time to watch this, and stay tuned for the cut. I want to let this sit for 24 hours. With my recipe, I can usually unmold after 24 hours. Actually, maybe I'll do the cut on this video. We'll see. All right, but for now, I'm going to say peace out. All right, gratitude. All right, greetings, everyone. So here is the cut of the soap that I did called Adore. This is part of the celebrity edition that I am doing. So if you remember, oh no, you haven't seen the video. So, sorry, this soap is purple. It doesn't look like it's purple right now because it has to go through a morphing stage. So let's cut into it and maybe we can see. Yeah. So right in there, you can see the purple, and I did a couple of gold lines for mica. So all of this right here is going to be that color, but probably a little darker. This scent is good. This is a special blended scent that I did with me and one of my ancestors. So I cannot wait till all of this turns this color. So all of that will be that. It smells so freaking good. And I just love the science of how the colors morph. And many of you may remember when I did the cocoa butter cashmere, how when I first cut it, how light and pretty it looked. And then 4 weeks later, you had like a totally different color soap. So this is what happens when, you know, when you mix science with it. So now that the air is going to get to all of this, it's just going to change. And I'm so excited. I can't wait to do the next 2 soaps that are in this special edition and get it out to everybody to sell. All right. Thank you for joining me. Gratitude.